guys, it's Audrey with Rose Trail Images, and like I told you last week, I brought a very special guest with me. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
There's this random lady who's hanging out at my house this weekend. Who are you?
I don't know.
Who are you?
It's this mom.
Aw, everybody, this is my mom. Mom, say hi.
Hi. Cheers.
Cheers. Hey. So, like the title says, date night with mom. So I'm glad you're here this weekend.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not going to get into too many details, but my family is going through a little craziness. So my husband has not been around this week. So I asked my mom and dad to come for the weekend and help me out. And here they are. So everyone meet Joanne. Joanne, meet everyone. So my mom has no idea what we're going to be talking about. She has no clue. All she knows is that I told her to bring her glasses. So we're going to, in the spirit of the craziness that has been my life this week, I went through and I found some really old fun pictures, and I thought we could share.
Fun pictures?
Fun pictures.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. So some of them may be highly embarrassing to me. There might be one or two of you.
Oh.
All right.
It is.
All
All right.
right. So I drank my wine.
All right. Should I put this down?
You can if you want to.
Mm.
I just want you to be able to see. All right. So I'll show you guys what the picture is first, and then we'll show mom and see what she says. Okay. So you're ready?
Oh. Look at her beautiful curls.
Okay. So if you can't guess, it's me. It's me. Look.
Well, how could you not guess? Look. It's her.
Wait. Oh, wait. I need to go like this. Ready?
Yeah. Yeah. It's her. And with the curls. Because she had beautiful, beautiful curls. She was 5 years old.
Look, my sister Casey, she just loves that. Yay! Hi, Casey.
Hi, Kay. Casey, we couldn't make curls like this on you, but we could on your sister. So.
Oh, this is fun. Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. So a question that I get a lot is, when did I start taking pictures, right? So, I mean, there's two answers to that. There is, when did I start taking pictures with my super fancy camera? And then there's, when did I start taking pictures, right? So I started taking pictures. Oh, Casey, I didn't realize this was super live. It's super live.
Super live.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing it now.
Yeah. Okay. So, oh, look, and now Dad has joined. It's a family affair. Woo! Okay. So when I got my first camera, it was like the rolls of film with the flash, like the long skinny one. And do you remember what I used to take tons of pictures of?
No.
Okay, so there were two things that I always took tons of pictures of, right? My stuffed animals.
Oh, yes, your dogs.
Right? So, like, I don't know if you guys remember, Pound Puppies. Pound Puppies. Hi, Kelsey. Okay, so I would literally take my stuffed animals and like pose them and then take pictures of them. And you actually paid money to like develop these pictures.
They were your pictures. You wanted them.
She's so good to me, right? Okay.
Thank you. Hi, Kelsey.
Do you remember the other thing that I used to take lots of pictures of?
Besides stuffed animals? Oh,
Yeah.
the cats.
Well, yeah, but when I was younger.
Younger than the cat?
Yeah, and I'm really glad that Casey's watching.
No.
Casey, you ready for this?
Your sister?
So my sister is, for anyone who doesn't know, my sister is 6 years younger than me. And she doesn't let me take pictures of her now. Like, when I go to take pictures of her, she does this. Or like, right? But when she was little, she used to let me pose her like this.
With the dolls.
With the dolls. Right?
Yeah.
She's so cute.
That's your bedroom.
It is my bedroom.
Yeah, because that's your headboard.
Yeah. Here, wait, let's show
Yeah.
everybody again. Ready? Casey's like, uh-oh. Look how cute she is. She's so cute. Right? See, I was posing people when I was little. I don't really pose people now, but look at how cute she is. Natural smile, all sorts of stuff. Good stuff.
And those were your dolls.
Yes,
Yes,
I had a collection of porcelain dolls.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Okay. All right. So I also used to take lots of pictures of my friends, right?
Yep.
And so I would make them do silly poses, which is really funny. And some of my friends were really into it. Like Erica used to like it, and Shelly used to like it, and I had a couple friends who didn't like it, like Vicky. Vicky is coming later. But my good friend who I grew up with hated it. This is my friend Courtney.
Oh, yeah. Courtney, who went to school for photography.
She did. She totally did. She went to school in Savannah for photography. But look, see, I was taking candids even when I was little.
You were.
I was, and I had no idea what it looked like either, because again, it was a film camera.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm afraid.
Okay.
I'm very afraid.
So lots of times when I am at weddings and events and things like that, and people are eating, I tell my clients, yeah, just letting you know, I don't take pictures of people eating because it's awkward, right? Like nobody wants a picture of them like or anything like that. Well, true to form, when I was little, I also didn't like taking pictures of people eating. I would just sneak up on people, like my mom.
Oh my
That's my mom.
gosh.
Okay, so I figured it out. The back of this photo says November of '89, which meant that I was 8 years old. And so if I was 8 years old, you were what, 33?
No, you were, yeah. I don't know. Okay. I haven't done the math.
Hi, Dad. Dad's looking at this now. Right? So
Look
the
how long
only
my hair is.
I know. The only part about this that I don't like from a photographer's point of view is the fact that I cut your hand off. And now
I've never seen that.
Can
picture
I
before.
see this picture?
Of course you can.
I am eating.
You are
Oh my
eating. Well,
gosh.
but you're not eating.
Look how young I am.
Lori, thank you. My friend Lori says that this is quality television. See, we
Okay.
should totally have our own show.
I am definitely way young here.
You're 33, which means that technically in this picture, you're younger in this picture than I am right now.
This is true.
That's crazy.
I like the hair.
Okay. So this is one of the main reasons that I was looking at pictures this week was because I was looking for pictures of a particular family member. And I couldn't find any because she didn't like having her picture taken. But it reminded me why it's so important to take pictures and be in pictures and to print pictures out, because this special lady is probably one of this lady's favorite people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my nanny.
So this is my great-grandmother, who my middle name was named after. And if you don't know, my company's name is called Rose Trail Images because Rose is my middle name, which is also this wonderful lady's name right here.
And so when you were born and we told my nanny what your name was, people would ask her, what is your name? And what's the baby's name? And she'd go, something Rose, because she didn't remember the Audrey part.
Yeah.
But she did like the Rose.
And she made me nervous when I was little because she spoke broken English and I had no idea what she was saying. But now that I'm older, I wish that I knew her better.
You would have loved her. Awesome lady.
Yep.
That's one quality lady.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found another goodie. All right, Casey, you ready? Okay. This is my Grampy, and that's my sister right there. This was in 91, so accountant, do the math. This is my cousin Joe. But see, like I don't know. I have a big issue with like everything being on Facebook, because I'm telling you right now, like if I were to do this and look for all of the images just on Facebook, I wouldn't do it. So I'm glad that these are printed out and that I could look through them.
Well,
He's a handsome dude.
Then they're
Handsome
there,
dude.
and they're like,
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't tell people. This handsome dude right here, guess how old he is now?
He's 98.
He's 98. Still alive and kicking. Okay.
It was adorable. How cute that you were.
She was. Yeah.
Oh, look, see, Maria went nutty.
I know.
I know.
Okay, so I saw this picture and I was like, I have to show people, because if anybody knows me from a business point of view, they know that I hate posing. I hate posing. I am all about the authentic, candid, realistic thing, because I feel like if you get put in a pose and you feel awkward or bad, that's like all you're gonna remember. So I'm gonna show this picture. Are we ready? And I'll explain it in a second.
Oh, yeah, that was posed.
This was beyond posed. So obviously that's me, right? And that's my aunt, my Auntie D. Okay, so the funny story about this, right, is that I was in 4th grade and we had just moved into the house. And I don't remember why I was mad, but I was pissed at my aunt.
Yeah?
Auntie D, I was so pissed. I don't remember why, but I said, Lori, tell me when you farted first. That is totally what I tell people, and now you just stole my secret. You told everybody, Lori. Shh. But this is, I was so mad at her. And this lady over here was like, we just moved into our new house. You need to stand here and take a picture. And I didn't want to do it because I was mad at Auntie. And my aunt was like, you're going to stand here and you're going to hold this like the box. And I'm like, ugh. So literally every time I see this picture, all I think of is how mad I was at her. And she's a lovely lady. Like, I have no issues with her.
I think clear that up now, because you and Auntie D get along really well.
No. I have no issues with my aunt. I love her so much, so much. In fact, this is the only time in my life I think I was ever upset with her. And it was probably just because we had a lot of things going on and we were moving and
that day.
Mm-hmm. So Auntie, if you're ever watching this at any point in time, I love you. I'm not mad at you anymore. But this is a good example of why I don't like posed, right? Because that's what you think about. You don't think about like the picture and go, oh, it's cute. You're like, oh, man. Okay.
Bill Ricketts joined. Hi,
He
Bill.
did. Hi, Bill.
I made it.
Okay.
How's my golf cart?
So this one is, this is a picture that I took during my very first photography lesson.
Oh, pretty.
It is pretty. This, do you have any guesses as to where this came from?
Well, you're at the falls somewhere.
Do you know what falls?
No.
This was Mount Washington.
Oh.
This was at the base, like near the beginning.
So you took photo lessons
with Mike.
Oh, Mike took you.
So
Mike, yeah.
One of our neighbors was really into photography, and we were really big hikers. We used to go hiking a lot. And if you know anything about the White Mountains in New Hampshire, you know that Mount Washington is the tallest. And it's a very hard hike. But we did it, and it was, well, you weren't there. But
no, not that time.
It was super fun. And I remember we were staying at a hut, Lake of the Clouds, I think is what it was called. And Mike was using his camera, and he was letting me like go. It was the first time that I like used like I mean, it wasn't DSLR back then. Like, it was still film, but you know, like a fancy camera.
Right.
And looking through it, like telling me all about the rule of thirds and things like that. So when I see this, I think of Mike, and I think of my very first photography lesson. It's not too shabby.
No, it's a good pic.
Not too shabby.
I like it.
Yeah, right? This is funny. Now, this is dark, so you're not going to be able to see a whole lot. But another thing, I used to bring my camera everywhere. Like, when I was in middle school and high school, like, it used to come to school with me.
Now I learned.
Yeah. So when I was in high school, I had this physics teacher named Mr. Welsh.
He loved you.
He was a little crazy.
Yeah.
Which is probably why I liked him.
Yeah. He liked you too.
He told our class that if we got a really good grade, that we could throw him in the river. We had like a river right behind the school, and we did it. And so I always had my camera. So I took a picture of him. This was him. That's Mr. Welch. We literally threw him in the river. Like I was the only girl in class, so I just kind of stepped back and I took the picture. But like, they all went, and a 1, and a 2. And we literally tossed our physics teacher in the river during a school day.
Yeah, well, he was a good guy.
Yes. This one is just really pretty.
Oh, look where it was.
Hold on. Wait, I'm trying to there it
I
is.
see. Oh, Mike and Tina would like this one.
Yeah. So see, even back in the day, this was taken May 24th, 1998. So I was in high school. Even back then, sunsets were my favorite. This is, oh wait, my friend Lori said, I had a photography teacher try to fail me on an assignment because someone else took my photo. It was a picture I took of my sister. Stupid photography teacher. I would never do that to you. But yeah, this was taken at Hermit Island, which is in Maine. Mm-hmm. My all-time favorite place ever. If you ever go to Maine, go to Hermit Island.
And we used to go there every year on Memorial Day weekend.
On Memorial Day weekend.
Camp on the beach.
Yep. Literally on the beach.
Tina and I would have coffee in the morning.
That was my pre-coffee days.
Yeah, but Tina and I would have coffee on the beach.
Yeah.
In the morning. Decaf.
Good times. See what photos do when you print them out? Just this stupid sunset photo is bringing back all of these amazing memories, right?
It's wonderful.
This is fun, huh? You having a good time?
I am.
Good. Okay. This is one of my, Casey.
Hermit Island.
This is probably one of my all-time favorite pictures, and it came with me to college. And then after college, it came with me to AmeriCorps. It just went everywhere with me.
Oh. College graduation, high school graduation.
This is my high school graduation. Casey, that's my sister, that's my grandfather, and that's my Nana. So this is a big deal. So my, night, Lori, thanks for stopping by. My Nana, when I was a sophomore in college, passed away pretty suddenly.
8 days.
Yeah. Whenever I see pictures with her, in fact, there is one picture that I forgot to put in this pile, and I forgot to put it in this pile because it's upstairs. I keep it in my bedroom drawer right next to where I sleep, and it's me, 1 year old, with Nana, and then Nana's mom, my nanny, and the 3 of us, and I was sitting in my high chair eating cake. I think it was my birthday.
Yes, it was. I know the pic.
So I was going to bring that pic down, but I forgot. But hey, Shannon. But yeah, so, again, if this was just online somewhere and I wasn't really looking at it all the time, I mean, it would just get lost. She's so cute. Okay, let's see. What else have we got? Oh, okay. This was my very first wedding I photographed. But not really, because I wasn't the photographer. It was after college. My friend Vicky got married. She got married in Nashville. It's the one and only time I've ever been in Nashville. So if anybody ever wants to go to Nashville again, I'd love to, because it was amazing.
I'm going.
Oh, well, some of us aren't so lucky to go to Nashville, but that's okay. All right, so it's the same old shot that we still do, because it's pretty, right? Detail shots. Everyone's got to get that shot. When you get married, you have to get that shot, right? Of the mom or the friend, fixing the back of your dress. It's kind of
you have to learn
iconic.
How to do that. I was taught how to.
Yeah, that's like a bodice, a corset,
and you need to do it the right
way. Yeah. So during my bridesmaids duties, my sister, she said, when you were 1, it was just your B-day for only 5 more years. That's right. In case you didn't notice, my sister and I have exactly the same birthday. She was born on my birthday. Whenever anybody asks that question of, what was your favorite present that you got on your birthday? I always have to say, oh, my sister. She is my favorite present. I know. Casey, I love you. You know I do. You're my favorite present. And I got a bike that year.
You did?
I did.
Here's your bike. We got to go. I got to go to the hospital.
Right? And funny story, I don't know if Jackie is watching, but I have a new friend named Jackie who lives down the street. And I just found out on Tuesday that she's also turning my age on March 17th this year.
Oh.
And we both have 2 boys who are about the same age.
Wow.
It's very crazy.
Yeah.
Yes. So anyway, detail shot. Okay. But I couldn't let Vicky go without showing other stuff. So I also took this because she's so pretty. See, apparently I always knew that I was going to shoot weddings.
Mhm.
Who knew? Okay. And then this one I actually didn't take, but I put it on because I was going through pictures of Vicky's wedding. My friend took this picture because I gave him my camera and I said, hey, can you snap a few? Because I'm in the wedding. You can't see this picture because it's blurry. Tim, you're the worst photographer ever. Ever.
I was going to say, did Tim take it?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, he did. So if you ever want good pictures of something, that just proves to you, get a photographer. Okay. Yes, Casey, you're the best birthday present ever. Yes. Okay. So something that is really popular now is like when you take your phone and you go like, what is that called, Mom?
A selfie.
Yeah, a selfie.
Mhm.
So I was doing selfies like,
Yeah, well,
When I was
your
little.
uncle had you beat because he did selfies way before you were even born.
awesome. See, it runs in our blood.
He used to pick it up and just go, oh, let me have it.
Well, I had to get a couple of my husband in here, right? Because I miss him. He hasn't been here all week, and I miss him. So we used to do selfies all the time. So I grabbed the camera, and I took a selfie of us. Aren't we cute? Look, this was back in the day when I even like made sure to print out the timestamp. You want to know a funny story about this picture? This picture, Dave took me on a little cruise. We were living in Alexandria, and he took me on like a little cruise, and I totally thought he was going to propose. Like it was like a super fancy, like I think it was a brunch, super fancy brunch. I totally thought he was going to propose because we had been together.
You were in DC.
That was in 2006.
I know
yeah.
where this is.
So we had been together for like over 2 years, and I was like, boom, maybe this is it. And no, not even close. In fact, he didn't propose for it was almost a whole year because he proposed to me September of the following year at Fenway because it's the best baseball stadium ever. Anyway, yeah. And then because I like to embarrass my husband, guess what I found? I have a picture of him with a beard.
A real beard?
A real beard.
Oh, goodness. Is that during the core days?
Yeah. So this was before I knew my husband. So he was what, like 23, 22,
like
23. Right? He totally looks like a mountain man. So I met my husband when we were doing a program called AmeriCorps, which if you don't know what AmeriCorps is, it's like the Peace Corps, but instead of going overseas, you stay in the United States and you just volunteer full-time for 9 months. And yeah, this was the year before I met him. He had a big beard. But see, like you wouldn't ever know that he had a beard unless we had this picture.
This is true.
I wouldn't have ever known he had a beard. Nowadays, he only shaves once a week. So like he gets the scruff by Saturday, but then usually Sunday morning it's all nice and smooth again. Okay, so this is the last one.
You had 2 others there.
Well, yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to show. Well, we can show those. That's fine. Okay, are we ready? This one's fun.
Oh, God.
Wait. This was my mom in high school. She's such a catch. There you go. I figured if I embarrassed myself with all of like the ones of me when I was little, then it was you too.
That's me.
But look, like back in the day, they didn't even have digital. So like you had to print it out. But I have this. Do you know how thankful I am that I have this?
Loring Studios. That's where that was done.
I don't know what that means.
Well, you went to a studio to have your high school pictures done.
Oh.
And so I went to Loring Studios in Lynn, Mass.
That sounds so fancy.
And I know. Yes, it was fancy.
I think nowadays in high school, you have to, at least here in North Carolina, you have to go to the high school, but like everybody gets their picture taken with black shirts and white. Like if you're a girl, you have white pearls. And if you're a guy, you have like a suit with like a black tie.
That wasn't that way there. We could, but of course there was a dress code, but.
Right.
Yeah, no. And then everybody got you got little wallet ones too. And the big thing was.
We got wallet ones.
Yeah, and you traded.
Yeah.
So I have this collection. I still have them. of everybody's wallet pictures.
How cool is that?
I know.
You still have all their pictures.
I do. And the neat but kind of sad part is too, I go through them now and go, oh, she's dead. Oh, this one's here now, and I haven't seen this one in years. And you just reminisce about everybody that's in there. So
It's important
it is
to have
important.
those pictures.
And I have one from my friend Romel Mahal. And Romel was a friend of mine when I was in elementary school, and then she moved to Escondido, California. And so we stayed pen pals up through high school.
Oh.
And she sent me her picture, and I sent her mine.
That's cool.
It is cool.
That's very cool.
And then we lost contact. So I don't know where she is. I should go on Facebook and try and find her.
There you go. If anybody knows this woman, please tell her. Let her know.
She was nice girl.
Aw.
Hmm.
All right. Well, so these I wasn't gonna show, but we can totally do them if you want. So the whole premise of this was to get to know us because we're fun people, right?
Yeah, I
High
think
five.
so.
Yay. And also to show, like it's important to print out your pics.
Woohoo, 70s to wear.
I know. And by me saying it's important to print out your pics, please don't think that is me saying you need to print your pics out with me. I'm just saying in general, Costco, Target, CVS, I don't care, right? Just don't tell me about it. But like it's important to print these out for your kids and your grandkids and like all sorts of people. Case in point, yeah, so
Yeah. So every year, my grandmother, my nunny, when it was her birthday, we had a big birthday party every year at my Uncle Jimmy's house.
sure did.
And so we did pictures every year. And so this was a picture of my dad with his siblings.
Whoops. So this is Auntie Mary, who's no longer with us. And that's my Grampy, who's 98. That's Uncle Jimmy, who's also no longer with us, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Who is still alive and kicking. She's like
Maria's with us.
Kim Brown says hi.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Mrs. Davies. Right? But like even we were just talking about this. This is for you, by the way. That's why I had it separate. You can take it.
Oh.
We were talking about my wedding video. We had Kelsey, who's watching somewhere, took a short like wedding video of us. And one of the tables that she hit up like to talk was full of those people that we just showed in the picture, and others who aren't around. And so it's fun to like watch the video and see like my Uncle Larry talking about, the mafia, and Auntie Angie talking about the mafia, the mafiosa, to scare Dave to make sure that he wouldn't treat me badly. It's all good. And then this was the last one. That's my mom. And that's my Grampy, her dad. I had just pulled these out to give them to you because I thought you may want them.
Thank you.
Pretty cute, huh?
They are cute.
I don't know where that was, but
We're at a wedding, winter wedding. Oh, my cousin Linda's son Anthony.
I remember.
This was his wedding.
Mhm.
You guys were there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think he wanted everybody there at the family.
Oh, Maria said it was an amazing photo.
Oh,
Auntie Angie is her mom.
yeah.
So, yeah, that one. So that was pretty much it. If you guys are still here and watching, bless you. I just thought this would be fun.
It was fun.
Especially because this week has been really hard. Let me just say, it's important to be in pictures. I was looking for pictures this week of a certain person, and every time she would come to the house, she didn't want to be in pictures because she didn't like the way that she looked. And I know Kelsey said, did I do a good job on the video? You did. But yeah, this family person never wanted to be in the pictures because she said she didn't like the way she looked. And now I have no pictures of her with my kids.
And that's not right.
No.
No.
Kills me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for them, because now they're going to grow up and not have
Those.
these. Yeah. All right. So anyway, I want to end on a good note because my dad's famous line, and something that I've instilled in my kids and something that I've instilled hopefully to all of my students when I used to teach, was you always end on a good note. Always, always, always. So here's my good note. I'm really happy that you're here this weekend.
I'm happy
to be here with me and to help me out. She's
Love
cute.
you.
I love you too.
I love you too, Case.
And thank you all for watching. I hope you had fun with us. I had a really fun time picking these out this afternoon, and Mom had absolutely no idea what she was getting into. I told her when she walked in the door, I was like, guess what? We're going to do something tonight, and you're probably going to hate it, but you're going to have a lot of fun in the process. And when I told her, I'm like, hey, you're going to be on my Facebook Live video, she was like, what? But I think you did a good job.
Oh, thank you.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do it again in Hilton Head.
Oh,
on the beach.
Nice. On the beach.
Yeah.
Which I think somebody said you needed to take pictures on the beach.
I do need to take pictures on the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I need to show everybody my favorite beach spots at Hilton Head too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, Casey said I love you too. And Maria said, so fun, you guys, loved it. Yeah. We'll have to do a part 2 with some photos that you have at your house.
Yeah,
because you have a bunch of stuff that I don't obviously
Oh,
have.
I have millions of pictures.
Yeah.
I have photo albums upon photo albums up there.
Right? All the photo albums. Yes.
And they're labeled.
I got excited.
Mm.
All right, my friends. I love you all. Thank you again for your support. Thanks for being here. Leave us a comment. Have any questions? She'll be here all weekend. So you got anything that you want to ask her? Any incriminating knowledge you want to know about me? Just ask. So.
No, we don't.
Oh my God. All right, friends. That's what I think about it. So, all right. Love you all. Have a good weekend. And I'll check you out next week. Bye.
Bye.